You look like you're in an insane asylum.
I do.
If you didn't have that chandelier up.
All right, hold up. All right, you good?
I'm good.
All right. But you
How
said
are you?
what now? You said
Huh?
about being monogamous.
I
You
said
said D-Ray Davis got two girlfriends, so it's cool because he do it.
I ain't worried about whether it's cool or not. I'm just showing you how people are operating in these lifestyles.
What's up,
I,
raining woman? Hmm.
I'm just saying how people operating in these lifestyles.
Uh
Let me get myself together.
huh. All right.
So everybody's operating in these lifestyles
Uh huh.
and they're working for them.
Okay. Got you. So if somebody being in a relationship and they not monogamous and it's working for them, you saying that prove that it's okay?
I mean, obviously it's okay for them.
But Jessica, it's stuff that's okay for a lot of people. Oh, this the first time she in the live. Can you see the comments?
Can I see the comments?
Yeah.
Chat, live comments.
Appreciate you coming. Oh.
What's up, Raining Woman? Hola, hola, ¿cómo está? Bienvenidos.
Hey, you think we should be monogamous, reigning woman? And then your name is deep. So tell her what you think.
I gotta see how I can pull
What's
up the
up, Jesus
comment.
Freak? I was in the other. What you mean by that, Jesus Freak? That's not open, is it?
What? He was in one?
Hey, yeah, with his baby mama. Yeah, you can't see the comments at all.
Aloha, Jesus.
Oh, are you saying y'all both said it was okay, but y'all just never did it? Yeah. So you saying just because he in a relationship? Yeah, I got what he's saying. You saying just because he was in an open relationship, you think that's the way it's supposed to be? That's why people cheat.
I was saying that, okay, so like you said earlier,
Yeah, you have it. Oh, you got it. So, Rain and Woo, man, you think we supposed to be in monogamous or uh, polygamous relationships? I don't know what God say about it because there was people in the Bible that was in relationships. There were men that had multiple women now. So, hey, Don Michelle. Hey, all of y'all don't know each other. Get to know each other. Cheating is devastating, but unfortunately, it's natural human nature, in my humble opinion. So, Jesus freak, you think like it's not possible for two people to be faithful in a relationship? Say somebody in a relationship and they both in a relationship for 100 years. You saying at some point somebody gonna cheat? I definitely think that. What's the correct format of polygamy, raining woman? Hey, Vampire Bunny, Bunny Accuser. Hey, Don Michelle, how your night going? Everybody, how y'all doing? Oh, my bad, CC. My bad. You about to text me to let you in or something? My bad. I didn't know what you were doing.
Chilling.
Those that were in more than one relationship were in Old Testament times before Jesus came. Hey, boy, I love your perspective. I'm glad you read the Bible. So cool. But in the New Testament, though, it was still people that had multiple wives. Vampire Bunny. I was just having a discussion today about how polygamy started in the 1600s. Communal. That someone
I
would
just
make.
feel like it was a very natural thing that happened back in the day, and we've gone away from it so much and tried to say, okay,
It's
you can only
wrong.
be married to one person, which is good, which is a very good scenario. However, the divorce rate nowadays is just skyrocketing now that women have a vote.
Mm-hmm. You see what Rain Woman said? Look at your cell phone. Or can you see him now?
I said the correct format.
Jesus freak, you said to look after someone's wife. You talking about to have sex with her if she needed? Okay. The fact that you said God,
women,
what you said?
women would know each other. Like his first wife would have to feel comfortable, and then they would find a wife and a woman who was looking to be in a relationship and accepting of that.
Mm-hmm.
But where does it say you can only get married once? You know, it doesn't really say that you can get married one time.
Yeah, you see the comment on the screen, like she in the Bible, like there is times in the Bible where you say you're supposed to be a husband to one wife and all that. If not saying that all men are supposed to, it was just saying like if you a deacon or something, you need to be the husband of one wife. Don't drink much wine and a lot of stuff like that. So it's not saying the act was bad. I don't know. I still don't know. But yeah, man. But some people because Cece think that's part of the reason for all the cheating, because people got so many options and they trying to be faithful and they shouldn't be.
No, I didn't say. I said that it's a lot of single folks around, and it seems to me that people aren't satisfied with what they do have when they have it, so they look elsewhere. Because, like the same thing you and I were talking about, because this is what we were talking about, is God don't just bring you one somebody. You make the decision and you make the choice that this person flows well within my life, and I believe that we can live alongside each other, type of thing. And
That's the thing I don't know. I be wondering, like, man, I switch in my mind so much. If it's just one person, or if you just find somebody and make it work. Because God, I ain't never read in the Bible either one.
So God been bringing them to you. So you having to choose one. But when you choose, you feel like, damn, am I settling? Does this person got something else that I might like? Will she do this and he do that? And they don't do that. But there's so many options and there's so many single people nowadays that it's like, and everybody's like right here in your face on Instagram showing you their best picture. You know, so you got all these. What did you say at one point? You were like, is it cheating looking? Yes, I believe if you're looking, you're cheating. That's period. Because you're gonna lust after that. And then that's gonna turn into a transgression and you're gonna act out that.
Yeah, because people think cheating is in the heart. Because if a woman get raped, her husband don't care nothing. He don't want to divorce her because she got raped. But if she just go have sex with somebody and she wanted to in her heart, then she cheated and he mad. So we all say that cheating got something to do with how you feel, not just the act.
Yeah.
I do think God. Mm-hmm. But
And Banicula.
yeah.
I believe it's all what you want. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what that's I guess just my perspective on the 2020 millennial train.
Yeah. It's rough, man. Yeah, man. Uh
It's hard. Looking is hard. If you're looking, you look too long, now you thinking.
yeah.
So, and
Cause
everybody's so accessible to you. Everybody's too accessible to you.
mhm. Yeah. Raining woman, I'm about to go look at your channel right now. That look like you see a picture on there.
Yeah. Mother Nature.
Yeah. See a picture on there.
A great
Yeah,
mate.
that's your
I
type of thing.
say that. I want God to bless me with a great mate.
What you said?
I do
Oh.
think God can bless somebody with a great mate.
I feel that's going to be an issue in my relationship. Jesus Freak said, looking, I'm with you, man, but I mean, if she cool with your flaws, because I mean, I'm convinced, man, that looking means you thinking about it, and people care when your mind is in the act more than just the act. I mean, just if a man wife get raped, yeah, he do think about the fact that another man, but he not mad at his wife for being raped. But if she go out there and just willingly do it, then he mad. So that means we do look at the heart of each other. But if your woman say she cool with you looking long as you never touch, then that between y'all. But I will say, the more you look, the more you're gonna want to touch something. And we know that. Yeah. Appreciate it, raining woman. If y'all want to get on, just click. Oh, I'm gonna put the link in there.
I gotta put the link.
But God has hardwired me to go forth and multiply kids. And multiply kids, deal no. But God has hardwired me to go forth and multiply kids. Deal no.
He's trying to say, like, did he not? Is that not the deal to go forth and multiply kids?
Break that down, bro.
Why you don't want all these people in the world?
That's my hope. I don't want to offend her. Yeah, man.
Fidelity is harder with time. Modern technology has created so many narcissists.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what CC be saying.
Everybody taking selfies. We don't want to see what you got on every day. We don't care.
No, people want to see it. Yeah, you don't.
It's just another $1 billion industry.
So you said D-Ray got two girlfriends.
He has 2 girlfriends and they get along. They like one another. If she respect me, I respect her. He respect both of us and he take care of both of us. Like that's the commonality that everybody's reaching. It's like, all right, well, at least I know who he cheating with and I ain't got to worry about, being his favorite. And that's what they were saying in the documentary. As the man, it's up to you to divide the time evenly. You have to make sure that
They happy.
Yeah, if you can manage 2 women at once.
I mean, because you know that like it's people that have more than 2, more than 3. People don't even live on the moment. People don't even live on the moment and present with.
People don't even live in the moment. Like they're not living in the moment. They're not even enjoying the moment that they in. They
Oh,
just
you ain't lying. Okay. Yeah, man.
Because
Yeah.
you look like you had a good night, then you had a good night.
Yeah, because that's what the world gonna see, right?
That's all that matter, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they don't live in the present. Yeah, it's funny, man. But it's just how the world going. I guess people be trying to work because if you get famous on Instagram, you can get paid off of Instagram. So maybe people think about just posting enough pictures to get famous or something.
Let the alcohol go, Jesus freak. You don't need not a form of alcohol.
I'm admittedly a narcissist, but that's another chat.
At least you know it. You cognitively know it. And that's why you watch it. If you know it, then you watch it. You got to watch the thinker.
Yeah. Because, man, I'm telling you, Jesus freak. You really got to watch that shit, especially in 2020, man, because you get drunk and you go out there in this world now, and then you going to wake up with a man that you thought was a woman because you in the environment where alcohol going around. You might be in a club or a bar somewhere, it's dark, and you ain't thinking the same way. And then you're going to find out something, and then you're going to want to kill somebody. Or be wondering what's wrong with you and be questioning yourself, man. That's funny as hell, though. He said, I know it. You don't have to have alcohol to be yourself and have fun. You ain't lying. Some people just, alcohol take folks off a 10, man. When you be in your, like when you just going through your work week, man, just going through life, period. And it's like it had you wired. And something about alcohol, like it removed that feeling. It's like it bring you back down. Mm-hmm. What you said, CC?
It just numbs you.
Yeah, to an extent.
The dancing juice.
Yeah, man.
The juice is within, brother, within.
Man.
Dancing.
Jesus freak, what you'll do, man, if you find out you was not with a woman that was a man? Like, at what point? Yeah, we got to control these bodies, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alcohol definitely lowers your inhibitions.
But also, go ahead.
It silences the voice, your internal voice.
And that's probably why people like it. Like, that's part of the reason why.
Sound mind at all.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the reason people do it.
The only thing you hear is, "Man, do that shit, man. Fuck that shit." You don't hear nothing like, "Oh, this ain't gonna be a good idea." You might not. You ain't gonna hear that. Do that shit. Fuck that shit. Say it. Bitch, you won't say it. It's the complete opposite. It's the devil. It's the devil.
People be saying that's why they call it spirits. Hey, Nana.
Oh, nah.
Hey, if y'all don't know each other, man, get to know everybody in here, man.
What it do? Bienvenidos, family.
Hey, Nana.
Yeah.
Raina, what you think about alcohol?
Alcohol is a numbing agent, but it's only numbing your cells. It's not getting rid of the problem.
But sex can be used the same way, though. Sex, shopping, it can't.
No, you would just bring up sex. You like to bring up sex. No, it's just.
Why? What you talking about?
Yes, it can. It can be used as a numbing.
Okay, what about shopping?
Shopping can as well.
Yes, we should. Oh, yes, we should be monogamous. If you want to come up now to oh damn, I ain't put the link in the stream yet. Bunny Cula, that's what they say.
It does.
That's what they say. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
It does. I
Yeah, they say it's poison.
it
It's,
is.
it's technically poison. It's a low dose, a low dose of poison.
Great healer, Jesus free. That's my boy Bob.
I'm gonna go with the great Bob.
Yes, pass the weed.
But I say it's everything. It's a
Alcohol
drug,
ain't,
though.
alcohol ain't even okay in moderation to me, though. I just want to know one thing. What purpose does it serve? Period.
Alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
It's relaxing. It's just like weed. Just like you said, you be so much in your head. It's like somebody can take it and then they get out of their head some. Just like how she was saying, you don't really have to drink alcohol to be yourself.
But alcohol is a
Like,
depressant. It's an enabler. It's actually going to dehydrate you and speed up the thought process of something depressing.
you talking about like the scientific, like the deeper meaning behind it. Somebody gonna tell you like what weed is gonna do to brain cells. You remember they used to say that?
Used to, that's just because there was no science about there wasn't no science behind it. But we don't do nothing to your but speed you up.
Oh, I got you. Rain and Woman said if the Most High tells you no, then no on alcohol. I'm with you. Because everybody's life is different, man. And that's part of the reason what's wrong. Because it seemed like we all be trying to get like a common definition of right and wrong.
It's an internal code.
And sometimes something can be wrong for me, but not wrong for you. Some stuff is universal, but some stuff, man, I mean, if it's wrong for you, don't mean it's wrong for me. It could be wrong for you to do something, and then it's faith for somebody else to do it. 3 bills.
That Lucy is all around.
Gotta stay safe and have faith. What is Lucy?
Lucy.
Where
Lucifer.
I'm what? Oh, Lucifer. All right. Yeah, man. Lucifer in what you said?
Lucy right here.
Yeah, it get in there. It get between them legs too. It get in, like behind what you your attitude, how you relate to people. It's everywhere. That's why after a person keeps drinking day after day, they ask Stacy. Oh, Spacey. Oh, because your brain, you saying Vampire Bunny, you said because they killing more brain cells than they brain is producing, like their body is producing. Oh, look, Jesus Freak said sex sale.
You're so late. I just said that. Hola. Yes, vanilla.
To my own self be true. If you cannot handle alcohol and you know that, and the Most High is taking you away from it, yeah, then be obedient and wise. Yeah, man. And it's rough because like what's gonna happen? Rain and woman, like you saying. God might tell you how bad alcohol is for you, right? But then if you go to somebody else telling them how they need to stop it, you know what I'm saying? That's when it get rough. But at the same time, it's like, how do we help each other? Because we do see people doing stuff that I'm gonna turn that into a poem. Oh, do that, man. That's what I told CC, man. I should be a poet. Hey, you muted, CC. I ain't do that either. You muted, CC. Oh. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying to somebody. Cassie, what's up, man? There she go. I wonder is Nana still in here? I don't even know what that means. Jesus free. You Lord of Lizards. CC muted, man. She talking to somebody. You think we should be monogamous, Cassie? Oh, you had a question. No, you had something you were gonna say. You said you were gonna say something about it. Dang, Cassie. You know what I'm talking about too. Yes, we should be monogamous. Hey, what if? All right, well, look, I'm gonna leave the other thing off, Cassie. So if people, if all the people, like say, it's a man got two women, and all three of them are cool with it, the polygamy, we say something with it. He says you forgot. But look, yeah, so it's cool about the monogamy though. Damn, my first ever thing I sent. God, Cassie. It was like our last video, he said something. Well, to each his own. Exactly. But I stand by my perspective and belief. But I do not believe in persuading others and beating them with the word. I rather show them love and hope they have a change of heart. Like, that's perfect, man. Yeah. Man, that's so true. Yeah, because all of us got perspective, man. We learning. My perspective is what it is now, but it'll change. Like 5 years from now, my perspective changed. And then if I will be in that perspective over somebody else's head, but it's some stuff may get rough. Cause like, you know what the truth is about some stuff. You know what the truth is. Because like right now, right? Cassie, I know it's rough, right? But right now, all y'all, like the society as a whole is saying, it seems like the majority of society is saying, if a boy wants to live the rest of his life as a girl, that it should be his own decision. It's cool, but it's inconsistent with the fact that if two young girls want to get in a relationship with R. Kelly, that they should not be able to make their own decision. Because people was like, it was like a universal, like we all say, everybody was like, no, he wrong for that shit. And he brainwashing them. But when a little boy say he want to live his life as a girl, it's like he's celebrating for his bravery. And we're not saying he brainwashed by the culture or by the society we in. So, I mean, what should I say? I do believe that everybody should have a God-given freedom to do whatever they want to do. But us calling something right or wrong can't change based off of somebody's own perspective. Everyone has a bottom, a low point involved. Things like alcohol. Some never reach it. Some do have to make changes if they want to. Like, yeah. Plus, all of our journeys and walks are different. That's why we have to be true to ourselves and have a personal relationship with God that grows and grows us. Man, yeah, that's so real. Yeah. It's inconsistent. It's hypocritical. The equivalent of how believers twist the word for their benefit. Society twist perspectives also. Yeah, man. And then that's why folks be crazy. Like, man, you got so much, man. I was just watching this video like on Dr. Phil, and this woman, she a prostitute. She called herself an escort. She married. And I could put a video up, man, so y'all see. We're gonna watch. It's a thing. It's cause CC muted.
What? Oh, I had a staticky? My bad.
I just said that because I think they've been hearing it the whole time. That might be me. What it sound like now, y'all?
I don't know. It's horrible in here. I should just take my head off, but my hair ratchet, like always. Hey, Cece! I feel like we should be pen pals or something.
All right, appreciate you stopping by, G. I don't know what's up.
Have a good night, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, don't let that alcohol rule you, man. You know it, though. Hey, so you gonna post your next one?
Post next what? Oh, poetry?
Yeah. Post it, man.
Rain and Woman.
Yeah, I think it's better now.
It's
hey,
better.
Are we both good? Somebody? I think I know. I can check it myself. Hold up. I can go.
I feel like my lighting ain't no bueno, but
You good, man.
I don't know. I just feel like, of course, everybody wants a monogamous relationship, but
I don't know. Okay, cool.
The way the world is going. Is that better?
You good, man. You've been good. That's cool. Even if with the half of your face, you good.
All right, y'all know I'm here.
Yeah, you good, man. Even with the half, whatever you want to do, you was good, man.
All right, perfect. So how do we change the world? How do we get everybody on board with finding themselves and being true to God within themselves? Here's the beginning. Sex
sales.
No, I'm broke. That's a joke. My brain is dead. Wait, Jones. Dude, Lizards, Lord of Leaping Common, bro. It's a play on words. You need to come on and recite it.
Sex sales, and I'm broke as a joke.
What's up, road trip?
A road trip rat show. What's up, bro?
Happy Saturday, guys. Happy Saturday.
Everybody speak the road trip rat show.
All right.
Yeah, Rain and Woman said we don't change the world.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I just want people to be happy and satisfied within and not worried so much on coveting things.
What Cassie C
like
said.
Other women.
Oh, the desire to have more than one. More than monogamy is greed, just my opinion.
If you have two consenting individuals, huh?
No, go ahead. You said if you have two consenting individuals, what?
Is it still being greedy?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too. Cause like, is it? I don't know, man. I don't want it. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't think it's gonna be real stress free, man.
You don't think two women?
Yeah.
Heck
I really
no.
don't. Because the concept seems like folk be saying that it's gonna be like the thing that you want outside of one, you can get it with the other one, and then at that point, you got everything you want right at home. That's what it seemed like. But I don't see that. Man, y'all both said the same thing. Vampire Bunny and Cassie. That's so real. So do you not say that anything is wrong? Like, what about when you see something wrong, Cassie and Vampire Bunny? Hey, Road Trip Rancho, you think we should be monogamous? Yeah, CC.
That's my favorite.
All right.
Had to get that in there.
I'll join the panel. Please drop the link if you've been trying.
Come on.
Man, Rain Woman, I sure been saying that. Hold up, man.
It's Q3PA.
Wait.
I got it.
Oh, that is invite.
Wasn't monogamy taught during the colonization of America? If it was, then that's going to bring a whole slew of other problems.
So you think, I don't know, man, that when that shit get deep like that, bro, I don't know when it was taught. And so are you saying they pushed it on us?
Yes.
Hey, I just put it in there. You see it?
You already put it in there? Oh, okay.
Wanting more than your portion. Yeah.
We can have up to 6 people on.
Oh yeah.
CC.
How you seen that?
It tells you that when you join the stream.
Oh, okay.
You can have up to 6 people.
Wanting more than your portion. So, hey, Vampire Bunny, what you think about being rich then? Like having more money than the next person. Road Trip Ranso, just like everyone else. What you think? I don't even know what the fuck. What I said. I asked him something.
He said wasn't monogamy taught during the colonization of America.
No, he said just like everything else. Yeah, okay. So yeah, he said he think it was pushed on us just like everything else. I just can't read, that's all. All right.
That was brutally honest. You ain't gotta take it so hard.
Oh, man. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I should.
Hey, Road Trip Rancho then. Okay, so if everything was pushed on us, bro, then what's the truth then? How you find the truth? You're gonna have to go somewhere and find it if you think what we got ain't the truth. Cassie say, I try not to point out others' faults or flaws.
The truth is within.
And at this point in my life, I'm so focused on self-development and improving in every area. Sin is sin. Very true, Cassie.
The truth is within.
So, are you saying like you wouldn't call out wrong if you see it? Road Trip Rancho said, we just don't know, man.
We don't.
Hey, I dropped the link.
We don't know nothing.
Raining Woman, I believe.
That's all we know.
Yeah, we know that everything is faith, man. For real. People be asking questions about like how to have faith in God and all this, but the truth is you believing in something. At some point in your life, you always believing in something, man. We don't know nothing. We really don't.
Just have to have faith and hope.
Yeah. I believe in a God I ain't never seen. All I hear is stories about it. All I have is my feelings about what I done dealt with in my life and that he was there with me. And the book I read, it do something for me. I feel it. And it seemed like it worked. Like it clearly worked in real life. So I go off all that and say God is real. But I can't prove him in the sense of everything else there she go. I got you, Raining Woman.
Hello. Good evening.
What's up?
You know, please forgive me if you hear an echo. I don't have earphones for my mic, and I have high ceilings, and I'm in my office. So
Okay.
I'll do that if I need to in between talking. How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
I am blessed and grateful. This is such a wonderful discussion.
All right. Don't gas us up, man.
So one thing I would like to say is that we all want to be loved and we all want to be respected, right? And those
True.
are two main things that are very important in relationships. But unfortunately, many of us don't know how to give those things to ourselves and demonstrate those things within ourselves in order to be able to give that and receive it in the same way. And that is a huge problem because, like I said, with modern technology, making it so much easier for us to have access to others. I mean, and has created narcissists, many narcissists. It's also in these narcissists, it's bringing up sociopaths and psychopaths, and it's making it very easy for people to become vulnerable, very easy for people to become prey. And you get that because we're not solid enough within ourselves and within our relationship with the Most High. And to answer the question about changing the world, we didn't come. We're not here to, as believers, we're not here to change the world. The world is going to be the world. Expect the world and worldly people to do what it is supposed to do. I don't expect worldly people to be and worldly things to be able to guide me and be able to mature me in spiritual matters. But I also don't expect to receive spiritual results from worldly situations. Our relationship with the Most High and being led and being grounded is so important.
Uh-huh.
That's the
Yeah.
truth.
But yeah, you got to be grounded in something. And if you grounded in that Bible, then you're gonna have a stable foundation. Because being grounded in this world, man, shit changed so frequent, man, that you can't have nothing to stand on. Because you stand on this today, then 5 years from now you can't even stand on it. Because like 10 years ago, if a boy said that he wanted to be a girl, they said he had a problem, and they sent him to a psychiatrist and told him how wrong he was. But now they supporting you and saying you brave. So it's like, so what do we stand on? Now, I had somebody really say that the Bible don't say you can't be transgender. And it don't. But you know what I'm saying? It just gets so rough, man. But it also don't say that, oh, look, there she goes. Oh, look.
See?
Hello? What's up, Cassie?
Hey.
Yeah, you just debated my day, man. Both of y'all, rain and woman.
Hi, Cassie. Cassie C.
Hi. How are you?
I am good, lady. How are you?
Well, thank you.
This is the first time we'd have had folks come
I
up.
got tired of typing,
I
so
know
I
it,
came on
man.
up.
What y'all said?
I said I got tired of typing, so I came on up here with my family.
Yeah.
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 Instead of type all your thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, I seen what you said in there. Hey, we chilling zero. Yeah, I seen you. I was gonna type back to you.
I'm just
But,
saying, at the fast-paced world that we're in now, and at the rate that it's going, it just seems like polygamy is gonna start to be a popularity here soon.
yeah. And then that's what I'm saying, because like exactly like you said, polygamy gonna be the common thing. So then does that mean just because it's common that you're gonna go along with it and say it's right? So we gotta have some kind of some kind of solid foundation of what the
I
truth
wouldn't
is.
say it's right, but your government is going. If your government gives it the go ahead, then now everybody's going to think, okay, well then it is right.
True, very true.
So that's a little fuzzy.
But I mean, everybody not gonna think it's right because we not gonna think it's right. I wouldn't just because the government allow it. The government is what killed Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
So
good.
like, we don't know. Like, it's rough, man. I think the biggest issue, man, is like we trying to allow people so much of their free thoughts, which is cool, but you can't allow them free thoughts to change the society. Like, I don't know, man.
I think it's important to remember that as society changes, it's up to us to stand firm on the standard and the word that we believe in and all of our beliefs. It's the equivalent to if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And
Right.
not saying that falling for quote unquote anything is wrong, but if we don't believe in it, even if society changes, it's up to us to be authentic to ourselves.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Yeah.
It's hard when you're marketed and you're targeted, and as soon as you pick up your phone, it hears what you're saying, and it's already throwing the ad in your face, and yeah,
Hmm. Absolutely. And the thing is, you know, that's why, and not to get super spiritual, but that's just a part of my belief. But these things are exactly why God sent His Son to die for us, because He
Okay.
knew that the world was going to be the world. We are imperfect, but we are to walk as closely to Jesus and like Jesus as we humanly can and possibly can. But knowing that there's only one true and living God and perfect in all of His ways. So, um, I think it's important that even if we fall off, we remember where we were. We have something to go back to. And, that's where forgiveness comes into place. A lot of times people sit back and wait on forgiveness from other people. But, if we are um, influenced by change and if we're convicted inside, it's up to us to, remember where we were and understand that we have to forgive ourselves and we have our own personal relationships, with the Lord.
Mhm. Yeah.
preach.
Agreed. And we have to also understand that the world is going to become more and more satanically influenced as we get closer to the time of the Most High's redemption and return for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of things, like it's not surprising to me that the whole thing with transgender and gender neutral and gender neutrality and all these things are showing up because the enemy has always been against the construct of family for the families to be a healthy part of the community and building a dynamic society by being associated with the Most High. So they have to do things to continuously drive us further away from the Most High and have us distracted that versus having us being more proponents for God. This is why we
Okay.
are the salt of the earth, and this is also why the word says that the devil in the times are going to be so deceptive that if it were possible, even the elect
Very
would
elect. Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Now that is a great deception. Because see, the only thing that prevents the elect from being deceived is the fact that they were already handpicked, specially designed and crafted for that purpose and for that time. That is the
Mm-hmm.
only thing that prevents the elect from being deceived. This is why you're going to see a lot of tearing away, a lot of people that you probably would have never thought would ever say anything against Jesus or Yeshua or the Most High or anything of in that nature, go the complete opposite direction, right? The tearing away of the wheat and the separation of the wheat and the tares. We have to also not take for granted, that because someone yells God or yells Jesus or Yahuwah, that these people are in actual relationship. A lot of people are in religion and are in tradition. We take for granted for so many times that because people can speak a certain language, that they are of the language that they speak.
Break that down.
Okay, just so we take for granted, like say someone goes to church or has some sort of spiritual affiliation, right? And different times they say, "Oh, God bless you. Oh, I thank God. Listen, God is good and glory to God. Hallelujah. All those things, right?" I was about to go all in a little session, but we take for granted that because people can emulate this behavior, that means that they are part of the kingdom or that they are in relationship, right? But a lot of times it's just because people have been around this environment, and they have just become accustomed to seeing and doing certain things that are resemblance of relationship, but it's not actual relationship.
Yeah.
And we don't ask.
Because you're like, if I could bark like a dog, don't make me a dog.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that's why I always tell people not to be surprised when even leaders of the church, when they fall. We've got to stop putting the quote unquote man of God on a pedestal. Because he's a man, he or she. They're men. They're just choosing to serve in the church. But we still have to answer to the same God. We're still capable of doing the same thing. The only difference is the position that person holds. So, we have to stop being surprised by these things because, we've already been warned of how things would be.
Yeah, very true. I was just I'm about to pull up a video. I want you to see what y'all say. If I can get it, man. This thing trying to show me an ad. Oh, there it is. Skip ad. All right. Dang. Can't do it.
I thought it was gonna pop up right in the middle.
I'm gonna try, man.
I think you can move it to the side.
He's the goat.
All right. Don't make me feel good. That's how you get somebody to do right. You just keep gassing them up.
You got this.
All right. Okay. Okay, there it is.
You are so good.
It's doing it?
Yup.
Okay. So, bruh, I don't know. I'm just late, man. You seen this before, man? Yes. I don't know where I've been. It has really. Y'all seen this before, man?
I've never seen this. No.
Bro, look at this, man. Hold on. Look at this man, man.
It looks like they're fighting.
All right, so look. All right, so look, yeah, it's starting to mess
Pastor with the magic jacket.
That's the reason people don't believe in God now. And like this man got a whole congregation. Look like he got a damn million people in that church.
Listen.
And what you said, Cassie?
No, I'm just appalled. I mean,
Man. I don't know, man. It's like, and like you said, that's why we can't elevate the man that's in the church just because he's speaking the Bible. Because
yeah.
now look, man, and it's kind of hard because I can't just speak against the man, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that shit. But I can't. And where he get it from, you know, in the Bible, how they said that I think it was like Peter or Paul or somebody, they the towel or they jacket or something, people was passing out. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Y'all ain't never heard that?
I'm familiar with what you're talking about.
Yeah. And so I guess this man say he can do it too or something. I don't know, man. But
And maybe he anointed. That's a lot of people to be gathered together. But we don't know. Them church conferences be grabbing hold of you.
Listen, I've had someone try to purposefully push my forehead and make me fall back. I'm not trying to have a concussion. I'm good. I'm just gonna stand right here. I'm not falling unless I feel like I need to fall. Like he, like literally pushed the crap out of my head, and I was like, "Bruh, it's not happening."
Trying to put
like you don't see what he's doing here. He mad at you because you won't go with the with the plan. You know what you came up here for.
I can't do that. Now, if there's one thing I do not do, I do not play with God at all. You know, and I just think that people need to be exposed to the authentic spirit of God and not the charades that the church is capable of producing, because it's in every church. You know, and I think that's why a lot of people are confused. They don't know what to believe. They don't know if what they're seeing is real or if what they're seeing, you know, is fake. And I think we are held responsible for how we introduce Christ to those who just don't know.
Yeah.
Like, don't you think so? Like, think about it. We weren't called to only influence and let our light shine amongst ourselves. You know, we're called to go out and be the light so that others may see of his goodness. So, I mean, that's a huge responsibility that each of us carry, whether we hold a position in the church or not. And I just think we have to be careful with that.
I think the reason it get rough because everybody want to see the miracles that we read about and heard about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because sometimes you just want to see it and you be wanting to see it so bad that you will make it up in your own mind. Just like if a woman want to find out that her man cheating, if he come in the house and he go straight to the shower, she gonna feel like she knew it. You know what I'm saying? And he could have been going to get a shower because he want to take her out. But in her mind, there go the signs. That's the proof. So it's like when you be wanting to see something, it's like your brain will tell you that everything is lining up for it. So just like in the church, people want to see somebody that that people passing out just like Peter or Paul did. You know what I'm saying? When he threw his jacket over him. It just happens, man. But like you said, because people want to see that light. And if we're supposed to be the light, people also want to be that. It's like people want to be like Paul was. You know how somebody in the Bible that said, teach me how to do like what y'all doing. And he said, I'll give you money.
Mhm.
And he was like, he said, I'll give you money if you tell me how to do that. So it's like, even back then, I don't know, man. I mean, I can't get behind that pastor, but at the same time, I feel wrong, like just saying like he fake, but I
Yeah,
can't.
but
Yeah.
there are some, I just can't say that I can point them out. I just know that they do exist. Just like you have fake doctors, fake law, you know what I'm saying? People who
Yes.
try to be what they really are not. But I think when it comes to believing,
Uh-huh.
I don't think that miracles are always a huge phenomenon. I
Yeah.
think it's important to count every blessing. Some people think that blessings are only monetary. It's a blessing that I woke up this morning. It's a blessing that I can blink, I can walk, I can sit, I can eat, I can stand. A miracle is um, Mr. Joe coded in the emergency room. They were able to save his life. That's
Okay.
a miracle.
Mhm.
If I can take it even in a more broad spectrum, if you guys Google right now the map of the coronavirus,
I'm about to
look up
do it.
every affected area.
Coronavirus with a O or A? Or
C
corona
O
CO.
R
all right,
O.
virus. Oh, all right. And you said map?
Mm-hmm. Of
Okay,
the
go
affected
ahead.
area. Now, just think about everything that we heard of in the past on how Africa suffered so many, just terrible things and just
Plagues and
what the
stuff.
country has been through in itself.
Yeah.
Do you notice how the coronavirus has affected every single area, but it skipped over Africa?
See,
Okay.
Kathy,
You
I
say
was just talking to somebody today. They told me that black people, it's just like that division. But okay, so tell me what you think about it. Because earlier today, somebody just told me that us black people are immune to the coronavirus.
I don't know if I believe that, but I
Yeah, me.
definitely think that even when it comes to illness, just like they went around and placed blood over the doors to save certain people back in the Bible
Oh,
days. God has
okay.
his hands in everything. He allows things. I'm not saying that he causes bad things, but he allows certain things. And I think if we look at it in a deeper perspective, we'll see, wow, of all of the places, as much of a bad rep as Africa gets for being, just a dirty and poverty
Oh,
stricken country, you would think that that would be one of the highly
yeah.
affected areas,
Hmm.
but it's
Okay.
not. You know,
Yeah.
a miracle is, um, excuse me, I got the hiccups, y'all. A miracle is,
Lord.
take me for example. If you look at my handle on Instagram, it's finding me 358. It
Okay.
basically means that I died 3 times and it took 5 doctors and 8 nurses to bring me back to life. I'm a walking miracle. It wasn't a large phenomenon for the world to see, but I can say that I've experienced that because I died 3 times. I know what that experience feels like in some realm, and that scares certain people, but that's my story.
that's so
And that's why no one isn't real, it doesn't exist.
amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Yeah. But you know what? Another thing, Cassie. What's up, Zero?
What's up, y'all?
Welcome, Zero.
How you doing?
So,
Hey, Zero.
Hey, Rain Woman.
Hey, Cassie. But you know, like your heart is really what say to you that that's a miracle. I'm with
Mm-hmm.
you, but it's something about like your own self. You calling it a miracle because of your just because your heart and your relationship with God, and you know what you dealt with. But somebody from the outside
Mm-hmm.
gonna say, "Hey, man, there's so many people that have died, and so many people did that." You know what I'm saying? It was probably so
Yeah.
many situations that Adolf Hitler was in, and he made it out alive, unscathed.
Mm-hmm.
So he gonna be able to say, God was with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you said, we can't make people believe our miracles. So
no.
it's rough. Hey, Zero. What's up,
What's
man?
up?
What you think?
Like
Yeah.
about wasn't necessarily.
Oh, just everything. I know you had wanted to hop up, man. You just wanted
Yeah.
to chop it up, then.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I'll say something about the coronavirus because like it's just something like
Okay.
I done peeped out. Like just like reading articles, everything like that. I don't necessarily watch TV and the news and nothing like that
Uh-huh.
because most time they lying anyway. So
I'm with you.
So I mean, I was like reading articles about the coronavirus, and like, for the most part, I've really just seen like China like really being hit by it, and like, even when it's like, considered like outside, like for like most of the cases I've seen, like just about all cases I've seen, the people that even if they were quarantined for a minute, like somehow they got better. I'm just like, okay. I said, I
Uh-huh.
mean, I already kind of figured out what it probably is. I think the coronavirus is a bioweapon used to attack China because they the ones that really getting hit. They really the only ones really getting hit by it. Really, I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
say like where it got out. Okay, well, even if it got out, like they contained it. It's like too well contained.
Mm-hmm. So what you thinking? You saying you think America did it to China, or they did it to their own
Yeah,
people to
no,
population control?
no. America definitely did to China cause China real close being number one. So they trying to slow them down.
This my thing, man.
Yeah.
The reason I don't, it's like I don't know it. It seemed like maybe it could be, man, but
I mean,
it's
I
just
mean,
so
I mean,
rough.
if you think about it, like every year, there's always like some new virus you ain't never heard of before, and then sometimes they bring back viruses. I'm like, this is too much coincidence. Like all this happening.
Yeah,
Like, I know like viruses can pop up, but
yeah.
like like
Some to be
like
like so big like that. You saying?
yeah, I mean, it's like all this at once. Like this in like such short amount of time. Like, yeah, I'm not buying it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Cassie,
Cause
where
like
you at?
Cause
Go
like,
ahead,
cause
bro.
like, yeah. I mean, cause like, even when they had like other diseases, they ain't really, affect us. But the news made it seem like, oh, it was gonna affect everybody. And I was like, oh, okay. Well,
What was going to affect everybody?
where every time they announce a virus, like, oh, everybody, gonna be affected by it. You need to, get vaccinated or check to see if you have it or whatever. The
Okay.
typical thing they tell you, do with the, if they have like a virus going around or something like that.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm with you. So look,
yeah,
my question, all right, from listening to you,
yeah.
do you think black people and white people are equal? It's all good. Like just you speak mine. You think black people and white people equal?
I don't really think so. Not really.
All right, now I do.
Yeah.
But so what do you think? What you think? So you think one is elevated, right? So which one you think elevated and why?
Well, I mean, I don't know if like one's elevator or another. I just think it's like there's differences between one another. We might
Okay.
be part of the human race, but it's still like differences. But
Oh, oh, you just mean we not equal like
yeah.
financial wise and like how society do us. That what you're talking about?
I mean, that too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, I'm with you right there. I feel that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then why I muted? Oh no, they Raining Woman and Cece, y'all muted yourself.
Yes, we did.
Okay, just making sure. All
I
right. Hey, man, this the most polite. I love this shit because like I ain't never seen five people like really just working together like smooth.
See, the world,
All
guys, we're changing the world.
Yeah.
right, one live stream at a time.
One live stream at a time.
Oh, it's been too quiet. Oh, I can't stand you. No, but you know,
You just want some chaos, bro.
no.
I genuinely love everybody.
Yeah.
It's just my approach,
Me too.
It's just, part of who I am. I believe in, respect and common courtesy and compassion. And I think if we all, held those qualities towards one another, even if we don't agree on everything, it would just be so much easier. Because even with different perspectives, we're so much better together,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I like to say that love translates throughout every language, every gender,
Mm-hmm.
dialect. If you can just do it with a loving intent, you're gonna get your point across and reach one another a lot more than trying to force your opinion on someone.
Yeah. But like black people as a whole, we done been just
Oppressed.
in America. Yeah, exactly. So it's like when you're being told for so long that you are less than somebody else, and then when you come to believe in yourself that you are not less than nobody else, then it's like just by nature, you want to rise up and show the world how you really ain't a piece of shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like how they saying, and then so it's like what it do is it kind of like if you do it wrong, that shit turn into feeling like that you really we better than y'all, and then you try to find out all these different ways of why uh we the ones that are better. When the truth is, man, uh it's we all the same, man.
Mm-hmm.
God didn't create no people. What you said? What you say, Cassie?
I 100% agree.
Oh, okay. All right, you can say that. What you said?
You saying he didn't create like a great race because you like a lot of people say black people are oppressed, but women are just as oppressed as anybody, whether you a Chinese woman or a black woman. So
Yeah.
any group is oppressed if you choose to be oppressed. Yes, they came and colonized the lands and took over, but they gave us some sense of freedom to where you can maneuver how you want within your own life. You don't have to be oppressed within your own life, and God will let you know that if you
Yeah.
choose to turn within and find Him.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you want to be oppressed though, you're gonna find situations where it's like you see them white people. That's the only reason I ain't get that job because they white. Or you gonna find reasons why you are being oppressed even when you're not. And I mean, sometimes you will be oppressed because you're black. It's very true. Stuff
Yeah.
gonna happen, like, or because you're a woman. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, if there is a God, you can't say that God has no power against a racist manager or a corrupt system. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely does. He absolutely does.
right.
I apologize for interrupting. Ali.
Come on in.
Either we're going to allow God to be God or we are not. God is God, and God's glory and God's power is not contingent upon anyone else or anything else. Either we believe that He is omniscient or we don't, meaning He is all knowing. Either we believe that He is or we don't. If we truly believe that He is omniscient, then we must also believe that racism is not, and the ideas of racism is not anything new to Him at all. If we believe that this God that we say we serve, if we believe that the God that we serve is the true creator of all things and is all knowing, then we must also believe that when He created the world, He already knew knew that all these things were going to take place, even as he was continuing to allow us to be who we are. We can either see, we want God to be God, but we don't want to let God be God.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth.
He's
Man.
God. He is God. Either we're going to bow down to him or we're going to bow down to white supremacy. There is, as far as I'm concerned, there is no being that is superior to my being besides the Most High. Period.
Right.
The word says, and I trust his word. He says, take me from my word. You're going through something. He says, come to me and ask me about my word. You come to me and ask me about my promises. But if you don't know his promises, if you don't know his word, then you cannot go to him with his word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The word says that he will make my enemies my footstool. His enemies will become my footstool. That's his word. That's his word. So
Yes, there's got to be some enemies.
yes, he said he will prepare a table. I will prepare a table for you in the presence of my enemies. So in order to prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies, I must have enemies, right? Right?
Right.
God can't get glory out of everything going well. There's no glory in everything. There's no story. There's no testimony without a trial. There's no overcoming without obstacles. You gotta go through it. It's life. You gotta go through it. But is God gonna be God no matter what you're going through, or is he not? There is no superior. I believe in the ideology of white supremacy, but there is no Anglo-Saxon, no Caucasian, no Caucasoid, no Korean, no Spaniard, no nothing that is superior to reigning woman. The only being that is superior to reigning woman is that of the Most High.
And one thing that's important though is that us, because I see like a rise in the whole Black people feeling like they are superior to other races. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it's like nobody at all is superior. And like that's the thing that I don't know, maybe because the circle I'm in is Black. You know what I mean? The people I talk to are Black, so I wouldn't talk to a lot of white supremacists, but I'll run across a lot more Black ones. But Cassie, all right, it's cool.
Yeah, stay like Cass.
Hey, Cassie.
Hi, Cassie.
I talk to white people who know white supremacy is real. I mean, but that's if you choose to allow it to dictate your life, like reigning woman.
You think they believe it's real?
It's in effect. I mean, look at politics. Yeah, I mean,
you talking about
in America it is.
Okay, but they don't think white people are supreme. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't think they think white people are supreme. It's just like they got the upper hand.
Got you. Yeah, I believe that. I mean, to an extent, man, but at the same time, like Raina Woman just said, like we all got if we got God with us, we got everything we need, man. Like can't nothing.
I am a witness to God giving me favor among white supremacy. Okay? Mm-hmm. I am a witness to God preparing that table for me in the presence of my enemies. Y'all see that avatar? That's me. I am
Oh,
dark skinned. That's me.
mhm,
That avatar is depicted of me. That's not something just made up. That is me.
mhm.
I've seen the Most High get his glory because I'm going to give him his glory. I've seen the Most High give me favor right in the face of racism. I've
Yeah.
received raises on jobs when nobody else was receiving a raise from racists.
Okay. Yeah. God to change the heart of your enemies, right?
He may not change their heart. Whether their heart is changed or not has nothing to do with the blessing and the favor of God if I am obedient and in alignment.
Right. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, like I done seen, man, like, of course, yeah, he can't, maybe not everybody, but he will change the heart. Like if you are in alignment and you treat your situations the way that you're supposed to treat them, man, the people that hated you will turn and love you, man. And they'll condemn themselves, they'll feel bad for ever hating you. Cause like they can't even deny you. Sincerely, Lucy, what's up? You wanna hop on? That's our neighbor, man. I don't even think I want to say it because she be telling too much. Hey, sincerely, Lucy. Everybody speak to Lucy.
Hey,
Zero, what
Lucy.
you go?
Hi.
Hi,
Oh,
Sister
okay. I couldn't
Lucy.
hear you. I see you up there. I got it.
I love that picture.
Hey, Lucy.
But yeah, man. Because at the end of it, Jesus did walk perfect, and some people still hated him. But there was also times where, just like Paul was killing people just for confessing that they was Christians, and he turned. His heart turned towards Jesus and wanted to preach the same Jesus that he tried to destroy. You know what I'm saying? So some people will change, some won't. But long as you do what you're supposed to do while you're here, that's all that's important.
And y'all, I get excited about my testimonies. You hear me? I get excited about talking about the glory, the favor of God. And I get excited about the testimonies. I really believe that a time is going to come where our testimonies might be the only thing that we have to hold on to.
Yeah, that faith. Yeah. Hey, Lucy, you think we should be monogamous or not? Boy, it's the quietest stream with 4 people on it.
My bad. I was eating.
No, you good. No,
Like too
hey, it's
quiet on the
for
stream.
real.
I was waiting on Lucy to respond.
Yeah, we all was. I was looking. Let's start to meet pure and raw.
Our peacemakers.
Yes, Vampire Bunny.
Can't nobody see them. They can't see you.
Hey, Winnie the Pooh.
Carter said,
Carter said that Winnie the Pooh. What's
Yeah.
up, Carter?
Hey.
Hey.
I'm eating all tacos.
But I don't know, man.
I don't
I
know.
appreciate this for real. Yeah.
The way of the world
Yeah.
is getting crazy. I'm raising children in this world.
Uh-huh.
That's the only reason why I try to stay so vigilant about what's going on.
Yeah. Hey, all three of y'all question. If your kid tell you that they think they should live the rest of their life as another gender, how you think you should respond to it? Starting with 0.
Like how old is this kid? That's kind of like.
Okay, let's say 14.
I mean, I'd be like, oh, okay. I mean, that's what he, think. I'm not going to, force him to do one thing or another. But I'm like, hey, give it some time till you grown. If you still feel the same way,
Mm-hmm.
then I mean, I can't, they like want to. I can't really do nothing about that. I
Yeah.
mean, you still family. Just like I ain't go fully understand it, but if that's how you feel about it, like
Mm-hmm.
that's how you feel.
What you say? What you say, reigning woman? Oh, she muted.
We have a long conversation. I'm going
Yeah.
to I'm going to go through a long series of questions until I think that until the spirit lets me know that I have asked everything that I could possibly ask to get to the root of that feeling. Because I would not want to ignore the feeling and I would not want to negate the feeling, but I'm not going to just support the feeling without getting to the root cause of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and after we get down to the root cause of it, going to add, implement some scriptures and some prayer. I'm going to definitely give my thoughts and let my child know, at 14 years old, I understand you're saying what you're saying, although I do not understand. I understand what you're saying. I don't understand why, you're feeling all of this, but I'm definitely here to support you in your thoughts and your feelings. In my support does not mean I'm going to allow you to just live this out under my roof. And like this is okay. If you are a boy, you are a boy. I mean, I might feel like a tree, but I'm not a tree. Just because
Right.
I feel leafy does not make me, you know what I'm saying? I might feel leafy, right? But I am not a
Right.
tree because I feel leafy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the world might say it's okay for you to feel like this. I will go through all of that. The world will tell you that it's okay for you to feel like this, right? And you're allowed. And we should let you just do whatever. But the world is not you are not the responsibility of the world. You're the responsibility of me.
Mm-hmm.
I am the authority figure over you. And I will go to bat with whoever I need to go to bat with.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I go to bat with, I will go to bat to protect that I am responsible for and that I love. And I love you enough. And I love you enough to fight any demon for you. Because even in all experience, when we get down to the bottom of it, and all the questioning, it is still demonic. And I refuse to let a demon have control and authority in my house. No, we're gonna stay this demon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm with it. CC is muted.
I'm not muted.
Oh no, Shane. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm going with what Rain and Woman said. Definitely, because I was speaking with my cousin about it, and she deals with DHR, and she deals with a lot of cases dealing with transgender children in the home and how they're committing suicide or they're harming themselves, they're running away. And I was just explaining to her, I just don't know what I would do because I do have boys myself if they were to come to me because I don't fully understand it. I just feel as though God makes us perfect in who we are. And I would really want them to grasp that. So that would be my whole footing behind my understanding. If they had some reasoning beyond me, and I couldn't shake them of whatever it was that was giving them this discomfort, and why they feel like they needed to change physically who they are to be who they are. I just don't. I don't know. It wouldn't settle with me, so I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't let it go. It was something we would work on every single day. Period. If I can't wrap my mind around it, then I ain't gonna be able to sleep. I know that decisions are their own, but if they under my roof, then we just
exactly. Fast, pray, call it a prayer warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes honestly, we fight a lot of spiritual battles alone.
Yes.
When we shouldn't be fighting all these spiritual battles alone. We should be calling on fellow soldiers. We should be calling on fellow prayer warriors. Even for people that really don't know how to pray, I don't think know how to pray. You know how to get better at praying? By praying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One thing about God, one thing about talking to God is you can't say the wrong thing to God and he not know what the heck you're talking about.
You can't what?
You can't say the wrong thing to God and he not know what the heck you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And sometimes though we can go through things. Y'all please. I'm so passionate when it comes to talking about the Most High.
No, you cool. You at the right spot. You see the title of that channel, man. I'm glad.
For y'all keep going, I was gonna I'm gonna hop off. If y'all still around, I'll hop back on. I'm gonna go to Shaw's channel. I gotta help out there. But
okay.
If y'all still around, I'll hop back on. But I
For
appreciate
sure,
y'all
bro.
having me come on if I don't make it back time.
Okay. Yeah, we appreciate hearing from you, man. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, and let's show them I send my greetings and blessings.
Okay.
So sometimes we'll go through things also, and we don't have the words. We don't have the words to pray because we're so dumbfounded by our trial, by our situation. There's just like no words. And sometimes the enemy will trick us into thinking that what we're dealing with is so heavy and it's so horrific in nature that we can't share it because of embarrassment. And that is when we need to seek out someone that we trust the most. That is the time that we've got to seek out somebody else because the enemy is trying to stop us from seeking out someone else. To send these demons away from us, to help cast these demons away and get our protective warrior angels, our obedient warrior angels on our side to fight for us, and for the spirit angel of comfort to come and give us comfort so that we can sleep, so that we can have peace in the midst of the turmoil, in the midst of the chaos.
Yeah.
That's why we need each other. We need each other. We gotta pull down these strongholds. That's what they are. They are strongholds. That's why we have to always be praying over our family and praying over our house and praying over the things that come into the house. You gotta pray for your kids and your husbands and your fiancés. You gotta pray for your mama, your dad. You gotta pray for them even when they leave the house, when they're visiting other people. Because we are being entertained by different spirits and demons all of the time. All they need is a foot in the door. That's all they need is a foot in the door. Instead of waiting for something to happen, we gotta be in prayer before something happens.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of reactionary prayer.
You said proactive, not reacting. Is that what you said?
Yes, we have a lot of reactionary prayer. We need proactive
Mm-hmm.
prayer.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, because I mean, every once in a while, I mean, some gonna catch out the blue, man. If you, I mean, it's just in the transgender thing, like that's just something that's big in the society right now. But the truth is, we got so many lies that we are following because, like, you got men that's pushing on their sons that their value is in the number of women that they get. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's also wrong. But but I guess just the main thing, like with the transgender thing, is it's just like it's so accepted, and you are you came off. Oh, I see you just typed in there. But it's like the transgender thing is just so accepted, and it's like you are, but as a parent, you are looked down at for denying that in your children. But if you deny your children the right to have sex at 14 years old, I mean, they cool with that. So everybody on the same page with that. But if they want to make a decision to change their sex, it's cool. So that's like just a major thing, man, with me, where it's like it's just rough right now. But yeah, I'm with you. I say I don't know, man. I'm pray to God to had the strength to deal with the situation at the time that it come up, because there's so many what ifs you can think of. Uh, I don't know, man, because I don't know if my little boy dressing up like a girl. Do I whoop him? Do I put him out the house? I don't know what to do. For real.
That's what my pastor was saying. It's like that's what she deals with in these homes when she's going there, and the parents don't understand, and dad's not happy. But that's what my whole thing comes back to: loving and loving through the situation, because love liberates. And if Jesus didn't come for anything, he came to be compassionate and love. He didn't care what your statue was. Like, it had no meaning.
Statue?
So yeah, that's what I said.
What you mean? That what you said? What
Stature, stature.
oh, got you. Like you mean like your stature,
It, was,
like
it didn't matter what your clout was. It didn't matter who you were, what possessions you own. He was gonna heal you in that moment if you sought him out. If you had enough faith to do that, then you made it.
all right.
So any just loving through the situation basically is what I, and being compassionate through and merciful through situations is what I was getting back to. So even with a transgender son, it's not me to demonize him or to rebel
Right,
him or anything to that nature. I mean, because it's my son. God
right.
gave him to me to protect him. So
Mhm.
maybe it's something that's a bigger picture, as like what's going on in the home. The child's not getting that much attention, and you can't say that because Dwayne Wade's son is transgender now. So I mean, I'm pretty sure he get plenty of attention. Maybe not. Dwayne always playing basketball. So,
Mhm.
but like, do you nurture the disease? No, I don't. I wouldn't nurture the disease. I wouldn't. That's why I'm saying I wouldn't sleep. I just would have to understand it because you are perfect, son.
But you know where people come against that? Because with this whole concept of being perfect, like the way the world would say, okay, your God create people perfect. Your God put people in the body he want them to be in. So why would your God put two people in the same body and make them Siamese twins or something? You feel what I'm saying? Or why would your God have a kid be born with no eyes or something? You know what I'm saying? All type of stuff go on. So You feel what I'm saying? So
He
it's
allows things. He allowed Job to be tested. He allows things. The world gonna be what the world is, and he's gonna allow that to happen. He can't just come in and just say no.
okay.
He could, but that's not his position. He more or less is who he is, and you can choose to ride or die.
So would you say he allow when you say how to say that could leave room for somebody to say he allowed a boy to be born, I mean a girl to be born in a boy's body.
He
You feel?
allowed sickness. That's a sickness. He allows sickness. Sickness is that's a sickness with. I'm sorry, but it's like it's like a depression. It's like I don't feel well about myself. And maybe they do identify as a boy. I feel as though I have more masculine tendencies, or like I like sports. I rather wear tennis shoes type of things too, but I don't think I am a boy. I just think that those things appeal more to me than makeup. So there's obviously a delusion and a perversion in something to make them be like, nah, I ain't who I am supposed to be. And I have to physically go to a doctor and have insurance to be changed into. God wanted me to go through all that. No, that ain't what this is. It ain't got to be that hard.
Yeah.
Perversion.
I mean, yeah. I want to change the title of the video so some transgender people, I want to talk to some and like see their point of view.
Lovingly, but
Of course, yeah, you know,
I
cause
mean,
we all here like just learning, man, because the concept of God putting somebody in the wrong body, then I mean, you would have to ask yourself, could God put a black man in a white man body, or could he put well, that shit, no, I wouldn't say that. But could he put a dog in a human's body, and like how far could it go? Could I really shit? Could I be 70 years old, but I'm an old soul trapped in a young body, and so just because I'm 16, should I be able to drink? Because biologically, yeah, I'm 16, but I really feel like a 30-year-old. What you said? Yeah, but it's rough though, man.
it's a rough. It's a lot of tricks of the enemy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
and then you
guard
got
the
pastors
gate.
up there. But you can even go to a church and have your gates open to a pastor that's gonna trick you too. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
gonna say you got a
that's
magic
all
trick.
discernment. I don't feel like we gotta take such heed to what every morsel of someone says. I
Yeah.
feel like there's messages and points that we're supposed to get and resonate with, and let that be that. Can't hold someone to such regard, like every single word that they speak is gonna be like for you and correct. It may not be for you. So I love to listen to several different pastors. So I just take what each one gives me. I know they man just as I am. So when somebody does a scandal or something happens, it's to be expected because nobody's
They
perfect,
people, right?
and they crucified Jesus. So even if you are perfect, you crucified.
You gonna deal with something. What you're saying, basically, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Cool. You say crucify. I feel you though. Yeah, man.
What you gonna do when you have a son or a daughter that is transgender, Meek?
First off, you said when I have a son that is transgender, like that's going to happen.
I'm
But
sorry, I don't mean to speak
yeah.
that to your offspring.
Oh, you ain't gonna. I'm with you though, but nah, you ain't gonna make it happen. But like what you see the comment on the screen, I'm close to that. You see Vampire Bunny comment on the screen, like
Yeah.
I'm close to that. I don't know. It's like uh
How he gonna remove your son gently though?
no, the cup, like this situation.
Okay.
Remove yeah, that's it. I'm close to it, but what I'll say is I really believe that, just in a nutshell, God gonna give me the answer to give to him in the time if I seek him and if I do what I'm supposed to do. But at the same time, I cannot force my son to be what I want him to be. Just like if I feel like he shouldn't be having sex at all when he 14 years old, but I can't force him to. I can't force him to be no virgin at 14. Mm-hmm.
So you can't force him to
But I can't let him have girls at my house. So,
be.
like my boy, I wouldn't let him have no boys at my house. But go ahead.
No girls, no boys.
Boy, no, if he say he gay and I don't agree with it, no, I'm not having no boys at my house. Now, if he's sneaking out, I deal with the sneaking out. But whatever he doing when he's sneaking out, I don't know, man. It's so many damn scenarios.
What if he feel like he transgender? Or how do you
If he
handle
feel like he's transgender, right? I'm gonna tell him he not. I'm gonna keep buying boy clothes. I'm not gonna buy him no girl clothes. And if I do decide to give something like that, and he's spending his allowance on girl clothes, and I find out, I'm gonna stop giving him the money. The little shit, like I don't know, like stuff happens. Just like if you find out your son buying condoms, then you're gonna have a talk with him if you feel like he shouldn't be having sex like that. So I would say all the same. And also like Rain and Woman said, I would have a conversation with him. And also come to him lovingly, like both of y'all be saying. You be saying that a lot. I'll come to him lovingly and say, man, first off, we all dealing with some shit, everybody, because of this body we in. Like you always gonna have something that you are confused about. It's human nature. Like I told you, I'm confused about where my wife gonna come from. Is it one woman that God made for me, or do we just find somebody that we like and make it work? It's always gonna be something that we got to learn. And this is just something that you feel like is real, but it's not. But and then whatever would come to mind at the time, it's gonna be good enough. But like for real, I think it's not even something I gotta think so much about right now because I'm not even dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Just like, what would you do if I'll say this? My answer is I would stand by God, and that's it. Love my kid, like y'all said, stand by God. Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't sleep. We got
yeah.
Figure this out. While he's sleeping
tonight.
Pulling it up out of him like, this ain't you. This ain't you.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like, man, the people that be going through it be saying, that's the thing that make them deeper into it. Because they be like, what you said?
That's why I said while he sleep.
Oh. Yeah. He gonna be like, my mama's so crazy.
I think I should do it because she don't want me to do it so bad.
Because I don't.
That's what they would say. Because you know how when you tell them not to do something, they want to do it even more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's life, man. It feels good to do bad things, don't it?
Why?
Because the body we in. Mm-hmm. Adam and Eve birthed us because, like, we got they DNA. Even though, I mean, we got Christ's DNA too, but we got Adam and Eve DNA. Like the tree was bad. They shouldn't have ate from the tree. They wanted to. They listened to the devil and they ate from the tree. So now when we know it's a tree we shouldn't eat from or a thing we shouldn't do, it's just something like deep down inside of us, we want to do it. Mm. But also we got Christ. So we also got something that's ingrained in us. And we was made by God. So even when we do wrong, we feel something. We feel bad. Now, sometimes people feel bad just because the society they in make them feel bad. But also, when you're doing something, you can be doing something that society accept. But after you've heard the truth, like if you've been told the truth about something, just like some like, I don't know, when it come down to like around here laying up with multiple women, right? It feel good in the act. It feel good to get celebrated by other people when they find out who you've been laid up with. But something after you done heard the truth for so long, something inside you to be like, this shit ain't the way to go. Even when it feel good and you ain't even getting condemned by the society. But when something been planted in your head of the truth, it's like it just grab you. And then you just don't want to do it for whatever reason. Because it's inside of you. That's what I think. That's what happens for me. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody.
The truth
But that what happens for me.
is
What you
within
said?
moral code.
Yeah. But I think it's probably, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like it's because I've been trained that way. Like we've been, like you was given the word. So you like that's your moral code. Because sometimes we could use the Bible and have a completely wrong moral code. You had people that had slaves back in the day, and their moral code was telling them that they were supposed to be treating these slaves this way, based off of the Bible that they was reading, because of their interpretation of the Bible. You feel me?
Okay, so yeah, it's all about how you interpret the Bible. Oh Lord, that's for sure.
But the major thing, like you always be saying, the major thing above all else is love. And if you're not operating in love, then that's the answer. Like that should show you how you should be treating somebody. And even in the Bible, it spoke about people that had slaves in the Bible, and it said that a slave master is supposed to treat the slaves basically, I don't know the specific exact, like it was like it said treat the slaves with respect, knowing that you are a slave yourself to God.
Yeah.
So it's like it told them, so like all this treat them the way that they was being treated, that was wrong. But I guess they wanted to read one scripture but not read the other one. Or maybe they just didn't know. But I'm convinced they did know. Because when you just whooping somebody and like you just tormenting somebody, someone on the inside of you gonna tell you that shit wrong. People feel bad about whooping their kids when they did wrong.
No, because I don't be wanting to whoop mine.
Yeah.
When they deserve it. Like,
Huh?
oh, I had to
Yeah.
go to bed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. But yeah, we really do be all over the place. We're watching, man. Y'all in here watching. What's that? That's Mima.
Huh?
That's Mima.
Yeah.
What's up, Mima?
We have a herb kid. She already walked out.
Oh, all right.
About to start growing our own.
All right.
This will be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So transmute with love.
Yeah.
How many people are still in? It's us three.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It's
Say 5.
funny. Everybody's still up.
But you, CC, you say, you do say that polygamy is cool, basically, if all of them cool with it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, to each his own, because I ain't got
Mhm.
nothing to do with it. I ain't
Yeah.
have in my life. And I was sitting back thinking, because like one of the lady was like, you know, it was her husband. They had been married for a while, and this is something that he said he wanted to do. And it's like, damn, baby, like, do we need to divorce or do I have to accept this? Like, what would I
Oh,
do?
she been cheating?
Huh?
She had been cheating?
No, her husband came to her and wanted to try it out.
Oh, okay. Okay. And now she trying to figure out, should she accept it or leave him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know in that situation, because everybody relationship be so different. Because like I don't know, it go back to my right and wrong come from the Bible. I don't know what the Bible say about whether or not somebody can be in a polygamous relationship. I think actually that from what I've seen in the Bible, I would guess that it's okay, but I don't want it. And the society I'm in don't seem like it's supporting nothing like that. Because women now, it's not like we got women that's walking around with they whole face covered and then they treat a man like you know what I'm saying? They got this whole persona that the man is above them. You know what I'm saying? Or this whole idea that the man is like the ruler. I don't know if the woman cool with it and if they what's up,
Hello.
Pimple? Ooh.
Hola, ¿cómo está, Brazil?
Hey. Man, I can't pronounce that at all. Hello though. Do you speak English?
He says hello. How he don't
But it
speak?
say hello the Brazil.
Oh, true.
Yeah. What's up, man? Woman?
Ah,
Them they and
I started getting back to some work.
oh, you good? Yeah. Yeah, I'm having fun talking to you.
Likewise, this is such a great live and great discussion. I'm so glad I popped in. I was like, you know, you get subscribed, to so many people, and you're trying to move around and everything. And I was like, I don't think I've been around them. Let me check in. Let's see what's going on. And it's just been great. Thank you guys.
Cool. Nah, thank you for coming, man. Yeah, we love to hear your passion and all that because it's motivating. Like to hear that right now. That's what it's all about though.
your testimony was wonderful. And we appreciate you
Yeah.
expressing it on our channel.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, any place I'm welcome, in any place the spirit is welcome. I'll let him show up and let him show up and share, man, because he's been so good
All the time.
to me. He's been so good.
Mhm.
I will be 50 years old in May. 50 years old in
Mhm.
May. And I take responsibility for decisions that I have made in my life that may have put me in a pit that and in something that I didn't have to go through had I just listened to either God or my parents or that little voice, right? But
Uh,
God's grace and God's mercy is so wonderful that I understand what he means and when the word says that what the enemy meant for good, God, what the enemy meant for evil, God turned it around for good, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how all things, not some things, not the things that I think, not the things that I want, but how all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose.
I'm glad you put that end on there. Most people be leaving that part off.
Oh, about the called according to his purpose.
Yeah, for them who,
And those that love him. Yeah, not saying you love him, right? God knows if you love him, right? God knows if you love him. You can't trick God on the love. And you can't outlove God. We can't love God more than he loves us. We can't. We can't be more faithful to God than what he will be, what he can be to us. But I understand all things, every test, every shortcoming, every downfall, every situation that is a burden, like all things, every decision that you have made, right, that had an impact on your life and took you a different route, even that, when you surrender, when you repent, not keep doing that thing. When you repent, when you acknowledge, when you surrender, when you submit, all things work together for good. And that all things work together for good still doesn't mean that it's going to work out the way that I want it to work out.
True.
Doesn't mean the way that I think. Like if it were me, if I was God, then this is what I would do. No. All things work together for good. The way that he knows it should be. Sometimes we don't understand it working out for the good until years down the road and be like, wow, I would have done it.
Yeah.
So this is why, okay, gotcha. But I will never not share the glory of God and his goodness because he is God. He is who and what sustains me. He is the reason why I'm even still here. I could give testimony upon testimony, and people, and you'll be like, "You went through what? That happened? No, really? You don't look like it. Really? You don't sound like it. I wouldn't believe it." And I would go, yes, that. So when I tell you he's a healer, he's a deliverer, he's a comforter, he's a keeper, he's a restorer, he's a provider, he is source, he is peace, he's your warrior, he's your strong tower. And everything else, God, that you say that you are, I want to experience all of who you are. And we cannot experience all of who God is by putting limitations on him through our circumstances and our situations.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
very true.
And nothing but the truth.
So help you God.
Keep praising him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I don't even really remember your response, Raining Woman. You said You don't agree with polygamy, right? Oh, she muted.
I support polygamy in its righteous format.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I support it in its righteous format, being where the man is the provider and the wives are all sisterly to each other. They are all on the same accord and they are working together to cultivate his kingdom and his culture for their nation building. That's their community. That is their relationship. That is their impact. And it's not to be abusive. It's not to be controlling. It is the righteous submission. The man to God and the women to the men and all to each other and them raising the children together. They're bringing all resources and everything together. Can you imagine how powerful that is?
That is
Okay.
really, I mean, when you say it like that, the magnitude of it, the community it would bring, and it wouldn't be so much hatred and so much
Exactly.
that's going on now. It would just be understood that we are all connected anyways. We're all
Right.
connected to one another.
Mm-hmm.
So what about a man? What if they made like this little tribe that you're talking about, right? And it was like 2 or 3 men and 7 or 8 women. What about that?
Y'all, please forgive me some also snacking on my strawberries.
You good? Well, what you say, CC? Watch you snacking.
My whole thing is like she says, it's a spiritual thing. It's a union. It's respected. It's not something that's just, all right, we finna go behind these dates and do what we want to do type of thing. It would be
Right. It's not whoring the women out.
yeah.
It's not putting them beneath each other, beneath the men. It's not pitting them against each other. See, that's when it's unrighteous and it's not just so the men can just have orgies and be lawfully be a sexual deviant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So that is the unrighteous way when there is sexual deviancy, when there is chaos and confusion and it's out of order, out of alignment with God. That is demonic.
Okay.
That is worldly. So I do not support that. You know, the enemy has a way of changing and altering everything that is godly. That's what he does. And sometimes we have to work harder. Sometimes we have to pray harder and seek more for understanding and for development so that we don't get caught up in our feelings and let our feelings direct our narratives.
Yeah.
As
Let me go ahead.
now I am fully for monogamy, right? But I understand though that monogamy is not for everyone. It can be, but it is not. Neither is polygamy for everyone. But it is better. I'm trying to stop saying the word better. I am working on that per my mentor. Stop saying but. Okay, so with that being said, it is better for a woman to surrender herself to a man that is already in a marriage and that receives her and they all receive her than for her to be out and be promiscuous. It is better for a man to receive another wife than to be out committing adultery.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That he has the ability to be a provider. The women should also be able to bring something to the table. I'm sorry, go ahead, honey.
No. Finish. You good. I ain't gonna forget. Go ahead.
The women should also bring more to the table besides their body and the ability to have children, especially in this day and era. We are really without excuse to be able to be a financial asset and add to the table. So that in the event something should happen to the man, we should be able to still have the kingdom that we're building provided for and take care of him if need be, right?
That's the truth.
And there are things that as sisters we can do for each other that could take off part of the burden of the man. For instance, women get around each other, women's cycle begins to get in alignment with each other, right?
Okay.
We go through things when we're cycling, right? Our emotions and everything, hormones, everything is off balance. Well, when we're off balance and the hormones are different and level pH balance levels, all these things different, we are more emotional, we are more sensitive. It would be easier for the sister wives to support each other and help spring off or help counteract the emotions from being overbearing on the man, something he is not really equipped to deal with anyway. Guys want to fix things all the time. You want to fix things. You don't understand us crying for no reason. You just got, and we haven't even thrown in if there is a mental instability there. Yeah, we haven't even thrown in that factor possibility, right? So even at a healthy level, you don't understand a woman just crying randomly. You know what I'm saying? You want to fix it. Your thing is you want to fix it.
Yeah.
You have to fix.
Cause she just crazy.
Now see,
I'm just playing.
We go through things y'all don't know about. That's what that is. Y'all ain't got to hear and birth a child.
so those would be some of the benefits. And then also sister wives can help make each other better, help cultivate and bring out the different strengths in each other while also making up for each other's weaknesses. Taking on the responsibility of caring for children. More hands on deck is always better than one or two. Children are a handful.
Yeah.
Cleaning the house. Listen, man, real housewives, real homemakers are very much underappreciated and very much misunderstood and misrepresented. It is a job caring for a home. It is a job caring for your man, caring for children. It's a job, and that's why it takes a lot on the woman. It's a great emotional toll. It's a great emotional, mental, and spiritual toll. Many women, unfortunately, don't even have just a sisterhood that they can rely on to bounce some of their crazy off of and some of the wild, because they just don't. Some of them don't even. Some of us don't even have good relationships with parents, with the women in our families. If we can get back to cultivating all these things, a lot of these things will make more sense to us, and we could be less intimidated. How intimidated going to the grocery store, a woman that's involved in a polygamous marriage, right? If she does have a job, going to school or something, or going to the grocery store, whatever, being around other women already, imagine how much less intimidated she is around other women on the outside when she's already surrounded by other women on the inside.
What you mean intimidated?
Okay, so women have this thing with competition, right?
Okay.
And can feel insecure, sometimes unnecessarily, but just be insecure around other women in the workplace, in school, grocery stores. I mean, you see somebody walking around the grocery store, you know, a little bit uncovered, their breasts are all the way up, booties popping, you know,
Oh,
everything just right. And you just be a little bit off, like maybe you're not dressed like they're dressed, or maybe, you know, you're a little bit older and things have, you know, gravity has grabbed a little bit of a pull. You know what
okay. You saying even if your man not around?
Yes. Yes. Just around other women. But
Just
if
by
you're
yourself.
already around women in your house, different
Okay.
shapes or whatever, right? And you're already dealing with each other in a very close format. Even if you're not right up under the same roof, you might have a different house in the same neighborhood or right next to something, or you might be under the same, but you're close. You're dealing with each other
Okay.
close, right?
All
You
right.
will be less prone in a health with all these health relationships. You'll be less prone to be intimidated and insecure by someone on the outside.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
It makes sense to
Yeah, I
me.
got
Old slowpoke over here.
you. I got what you saying. Yeah. And so like what you're saying, if it is done proper and if the women are all basically loving each other. Hey, question. What you think about the women? So in polygamy, right? So the women would only be able to have sex with the man then, right?
I mean, that would be their agreement. They would have their own rules and regs.
Yes.
What do you say, reigning woman? So do you say if these women are cool with having this one husband, do you think at any point the women can please each other?
That's their own
Well,
arrangement.
now, I
You
don't think
said
that's
you out?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I just wanted to see where you was at.
I
Yeah,
don't think
because
that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think you want to. I don't think that's a good idea.
okay. So the rules would be because what I was about to say, because I thought you were gonna say, yeah, the women if they all cool. Because I'm like, now that go against the Bible. But yeah, so polygamy could be accepted in the Bible. So that means the women have to just be with the man. But
Now, some jealousy, some
yeah,
it might arise. I'm not because we're human beings, right? And we are women. So
yeah.
jealousy might arise. It might. It is up to us to help work that out and work on our relationship with the Most High, and I not negate our feelings, but not let our feelings take charge and begin to run the situation. That's why it is very important that we work together and that we can stay in constant work on our relationship with the Most High. If I understand that I'm not competing with the other women around my husband, around our husband. We're not competing with each other. We're supposed to complement each other, not compete with each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a team.
Yeah, because Solomon in the Bible, Solomon, King Solomon, you know what I'm saying? Like Solomon was the one that God was so pleased with how he seeked after God that God made him the richest man to ever live. And Solomon had multiple women. So I don't know how he did it though.
And kings
I
had
don't know.
concubines. I mean,
Yeah. And
it's just women. We're in an abundance. So you gotta get your 2, 3, 4 per man.
so they'll be happy. Because yeah, you don't want all these single women running around.
Deal is so we can know no instead of just finding out us going crazy.
Say that again.
Exactly. All right.
Okay.
What y'all said? What you say, CC?
Just let us know. No, I mean, because the more we know, the more you can choose to be in this, or you can choose to not be in this. Like, hey, baby, this how I'm feeling. I'm wanting to talk to somebody else. Now you and I can either go our separate ways, and I can go find somebody else, or we can stay together, and she can come into the relationship as well.
But this shit happening, baby.
At least he's being upfront and honest and giving me the discernment to say yay or nay. Because
Hey, Carol.
a lot of
How
the
you
time
doing?
they don't want to take themselves out of the relationship that they're in, although the iniquities in their heart to lay fruit elsewhere. And if you got them funds, hon, and you can keep me happy too, then we can see how this boat will roll. But I don't think it's a good situation. I don't see how somebody could evenly divide their time enough to please two different people.
Yeah, I don't know, but people. I mean, people when they put their mind to things, like it works, man. You know, them people be on them. I guess them ranches and shit like that. The Mormons and stuff like that, and they. But you know what? Somebody gonna make it seem like what they doing is working for them. But like deep down, you don't know what they really going through. It might be smiles on the outside, but they really, cause like you were just saying a minute ago, Raining Woman, you know that women gonna be competing, and if this man, if women just talking and they gossiping and they talking about how good the sex was last night because the man showed out that night for her, but then for the other woman, the last time she was with him, he seemed like he was distant just because he had a lot of shit on his mind. You know what I'm saying? And then now she gonna be thinking like, do he love her more than he love me? So many little simple things. You feel me?
Those are our emotions, and our emotions do not serve us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you have to allow your emotions to be what they are, but don't allow your emotions to control the whole narrative.
Mm-hmm.
So if that was a feeling that she just had, well, first of all, we shouldn't be like worldly women just out here just talking like we're in a locker room. You know what I'm saying? Our
Okay.
relationship, when we are intimate with our husband, that is our intimacy. As different individuals, we're going to naturally have different experiences. But one experience doesn't mean that one is better, or it doesn't mean that one is loved more.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we're different people. You may connect for different reasons on different levels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it will be a
And work it out. Work it out.
Sign.
Yeah.
You said you couldn't go for it though, right? Raining Woman.
I prefer. I'm single. I'm not married. I prefer one-on-one. I'm just not against polygamy. I'm just not against a righteous polygamy situation. If push came to shove, now I'll be 50 years old in May. So apparently shove ain't came to push ain't came to shove yet. Okay.
All right.
But not but. With that being said, if there was a man around me that was married, and he and his wife were open to polygamy, and he met all of the criteria for myself, right? And if my body is going through, I'm feeling like I'm hot, if I'm hot in the pants, you know what I'm saying?
Hot. That's what I'm saying. You hear what I'm saying? I'm hot. All right, go.
I think it would be better, and I would be more open to submitting and surrendering to that situation versus me being promiscuous.
Okay, you talking about jumping into a relationship, like we're jumping into something with a man that already got one.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Now, push would have to come to shove, though. And they have to be pushing and shove, and push have to come together. We haven't come to shove, it's not come to push ain't come to shove yet, okay?
Because it'll take a lot of happening for me. I'll be like, y'all are good over there. Over there. I don't trust it. Because if they already been married, they'll kick you out the club at any time.
Oh, you talking about kick you out of the group?
I'm not keeping in this no more.
What you said?
If you walk into a relationship like they already been married and you just coming into it, you don't get it because you a dude. So
right. Those are situations though where usually, if it's righteous, this husband and wife, they've already had these conversations. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not distant from the format of polygamy, the ideal and righteous of it. And it's wrong. It's definitely wrong for people to, like I said, to just jump into polygamy without, just for the sake of sleeping around. You know what I'm saying? Just for the sake of sexual deviancy. And there's definitely a difference. Have you guys heard about how many people, once they get married, and especially after children, they're not really having sex? Lack of sex becomes a complaint.
yeah.
Oh, because you're saying they dealing with the kids so much. I have heard that, yeah.
Kids so much. Sometimes without them even dealing with kids, they're just guys. A lot of times have complained about being married, and then after a couple of years, the wife is just not giving it up like she was giving it up before they got married.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, I don't know why that is. That could be different factors. I'm maybe, you know what? I think I should talk to some more women about that. You know, it could be work, it could be the kids. I mean, it's not the kids, it could just be work, or sometimes I have heard, you know, well, once they get them in, you know, it's like, but I got them now. I don't need to do all that. But but the men feel the opposite, right? So, you know, if you're in a situation where a woman, one of the wives don't want to have sex, and the other one's pure game. The other one's, hey, well, it stops the woman that doesn't want to have sex, or she's not up for it right now, and she, you know, it stops her from having a fake headaches.
Yeah, but you know what? Do you think that be coming from? Of course, sometimes, but I don't. I want to show like a women and they don't feel it, but they really be cheating. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason they don't want to, because like they ain't even they not even, I don't know, they're not even fully into the relationship.
Well, that's just an unrighteous woman, isn't that? That's a whole different thing. That's just an unrighteous woman.
They don't unpack your situation, because you saying if it's a righteous relationship where they all agree and they are focused on following God within it, I would have to say, man, I mean, I don't see nothing against it. I see a lot of issues that I could think why it wouldn't work. But because another thing too, would that have to mean that a woman, do you think a woman, as long as she is financially stable and she cool with everything, that she can have multiple men if the men are cool with it?
No, I'm not.
This is some go the same for women.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not for a woman having multiple men. No, I'm not for that.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I know it's all preference, but it seems like 'cause we got so many like double standards. We know it's so many double standards in the society. So it's like, because when we think about polygamy, the first thought is the man that got multiple wives, but it's not
Right.
usually a thought of a woman that got multiple husbands. Because
Right.
just a man, I don't know what it is. I mean, I think it's because we're supposed to be.
The
We're supposed
men,
to.
yeah, the men are doing more as the king and as the head. He has more responsibility of
Uh-huh.
of taking on all those lives and those children.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And it's still a commitment. Now
Mhm.
they have this thing called polyamorous, right? And women can be polyamorous. Love, that's where they have multiple lovers. I'm not supportive of that either. I acknowledge it, but I'm not supportive of that either. I'm not supportive of women sharing just out here, just sharing our bodies with just any and everybody.
What's polyamorous? What is that like? You not in a relationship, you talking about just having sex with a lot of men, basically, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Random men. Okay.
Yes, and being in relationships with them and they know
Say that again.
it. Being in relationships with them and them knowing.
Oh, being in relationships with
Yeah,
multiple men.
it's not just being promiscuous.
Oh, okay. So a woman like just having a lot of different boyfriends. They know it and they cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, do you know I seen a video about something like that? This girl said she had 4 boyfriends, and like it was weird as hell. And it was like just I don't know. But so they come back to if somebody want to do something, I guess what you just let them do it. But I don't know, man, because I don't know what the I hadn't seen nothing in the Bible that say uh it's ungodly to have multiple wives or for a woman to have multiple husbands. I don't know.
Just what
If
what,
anybody in the chat know, type something.
what can
But
you afford?
what you said?
It's just what can you afford?
Yeah, I heard a woman say that. Yeah, if you can afford multiple wives, then let them have it. But uh, what your pocket can afford don't mean that what your heart can afford. Like, don't mean you can deal with what you can pay for. Like with all these women, especially like you were just saying, reigning woman. Like if you're not doing it the right way, you ain't gonna have nothing but a whole bunch of chaos anyway.
Yeah.
And like people comparing themselves to the other women and all that. Yeah. Yeah, but Carol said, nah, not a good idea.
So
She wouldn't go for it, but somebody.
make that your choice to be monogamous. But
What you said?
so just be monogamous
Yeah.
and make that
But
your choice to be monogamous
yeah.
and not to
And make sure it's talked about.
and not look away, but not to look.
Oh, look and lust after other women. Know what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or men in my case.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. But
You choose.
yeah, I don't have no word like from God about none of it, except for the fact, like we said earlier. I know for me, yeah, I don't feel like I'm called to do that. So I'm gonna stay away from
And get your head knocked off.
it. Why would it be righteous for a man but not a woman to do the same type of thing? That's a good question. We didn't even say that. Yeah, reigning woman. Yeah.
I believe it's because there's a double standard. Women aren't.
Yeah.
We aren't allowed the same things as men.
Because Carol, I don't know. Like, if it's okay, yeah, my logic is it is okay for women, but uh, I don't know what makes it because just society itself it supports certain things because it's crooked. That's why. Because you got probably about
I,
experience. What you said, right, woman?
I will look more into that. I have some ideas, but I don't want to speak on them alone. So I would actually like to look more into that, to contribute
Okay.
more to that.
Uh, yeah. So basically, you just saying you just feel that it's right now. You feel something inside of you that's just telling you like it's okay for a man, but some telling you that it's not. A woman shouldn't do it. That what you're saying?
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right. Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, because there's just so many little things that because the society that we in does like it influence all of us, man. Because man, it's so many females that just from my own interaction, I'll say probably about 50% of females, that's the way it seems. About 50% of females done some with another female. But I mean, if they not currently doing it, I wouldn't call them gay. But if you hear something about a man doing something with another man, then he gay and he gay for life. Ain't no used to be gay. You know what I'm saying? You gay, but you ain't practicing. They do it. I don't know, like society. Uh,
And done.
what you said?
One and done for the men.
Yeah, yeah. If you did it, that's it.
We got
And
time
then,
on that one.
and most women don't want to accept no man after she heard that he'll do that. Men, it's cool. But I mean, that's just right now because society might change to where women, but just the society that we in seem like that. What seems like they did it in the early. Oh, Carol said, what seems like it in the Bible? Solomon, King Solomon had multiple wives. Uh, I believe David had multiple wives. I believe he did.
I'm pretty sure
Uh,
everybody had multiple and concubines.
who you said?
I'm pretty sure everybody had multiple wives and concubines
Yeah, and that's when I'm gonna look it up right quick.
because they had money and riches.
Yeah, I'm gonna type polygamy in the Bible. That's what I'm saying, like, because I don't even know, and I've heard plenty of people that talk about from God. Uh, from God is like from a godly standpoint, they say it's cool to have multiple wives.
Like Rain and Woman was saying, from a righteous standpoint, it should be allowed because you're doing it in a respectful, humble, merciful way to the best of your ability. You talking through it, like it's alleviating all the confusion, like the sexual deviancy and just hopping from bed to bed. I'm saying if you just can't settle on one woman as a man and you have all this money, then like D. Ray Davis, it's an option for you. If they agree on it, it's an
Mm-hmm.
option. Um, it feels like that's, I don't know what the world coming to, but I just want me one that's just gonna look at me and me only, Jesus.
Yeah, man. I say first step,
Look what
you
Carol
gonna look at just him and him only.
It's just gonna be me and him.
All right.
You see what Carol said?
Who? Oh, I know. No, I ain't see that.
She said she knows someone who has a husband that has 3 girls and they all live together.
She goes from rooms. A woman that has a husband and 3 girls, and she goes from. Oh, it's a woman. So it's a house where it's 4 women and 1 man living together, Carol.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. So it's a house with 4 women and 1 man.
Like the wife is like a business arrangement. The wife is just a business arrangement. They've been together so long, they don't have sex anymore. And he still got a high libido. So he wants to either have more kids or just have a high libido. And that's when the second wife gets introduced.
Carol saying she's saying that the righteous part, she's saying like if it's done the right way. She was saying earlier the right way would be long as the husband is respectful of the wives and he not stepping out on them and he not just doing it to pacify his lust. I mean, he wants multiple women and he can treat multiple women with respect. That's what she said.
Exactly. It's up to him to be able to navigate that situation, though. So, best of luck to her. Cause I tell you,
And if the women ain't like all competing with each other and if a man and another woman just got together, like that would be like a win-win for a guy. That's what it sounds like to me. But at the same time, to really take care of women, man, if you heard her earlier, like really when you come down to it, that's a lot of emotions that you're dealing with, man. And I don't know. I guess really it should be a win-win for women too. I never
I would
have.
say it would be a win
Oh, you talking about a woman?
for women because I don't have to worry about who it is and what he's doing. I already know where he's at and I already know who he's with. You know, I already know that individual and we have a sisterhood between us to where it's accepted. You know, like I ain't got to wonder. I already know. If he not with me, then he over there. So I guess the guy that I was watching, he spends 3 days at one house and then he does 3 days at another house. He has kids with both the women. Their kids know each other and they, do things together as a family. But they live
So the
separately.
women don't live together?
No, they don't live together.
So so basically, yeah, I see what
So
you're saying.
he can afford 2 different houses. So he affords 2 different houses.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if it seems weird just because our society ain't about that, or if it's weird because that shit really weird. It's not right. I don't know, but I ain't got no background for really telling him he wrong. I don't know.
And he just lived between 2 houses.
Oh, he cleaves to her. Yeah, Carol, it do say that. Let me see. That's a good point, man. It seemed like somebody in the New Testament. Okay, Carol, but check this out, Carol. There also was a time in the New Testament where Paul said that it would be good not to marry. Didn't he say that? So I was saying, basically, the point that I'm trying to make is just because somebody give advice don't mean Because sometimes the Bible does give advice about certain things, but it don't mean that it's saying that's how it has to be.
No, I think it was like that in the Bible days, but then also you had people like Joseph and Job who just had one wife. They only afforded one wife. They were happy and humble in their life.
That's in the Old Testament, Joseph and Job. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just
Right.
your perspective, and I think what you want for your life, like maybe that's their purpose and their, who knows, but their walk.
Uh-huh.
It can be your purpose if you choose that to be, but it can also not be your purpose. It's whatever
Your purpose is, right?
your purpose is.
Yeah.
Just live in your truth and do what you do.
Yeah, you said you never kissed a woman. I got you. I mean, we ain't got to take a poll because everybody don't want to put their business out there. We got some people watching, but I mean, I just like, if from your friends that you know, if you think about them, I don't know how close you are, like with, let's say 10 women or 5 women that you like, if you could think about it, I don't know what yours like, but I just know with me, a lot of them tend to, a bigger percentage of them than, I don't know, that you would probably think. You ain't kissed a woman or and tried being gay a couple times. But yeah. And so the question gonna come up, like what Rain and Woman was saying, cause like if you gonna allow the man to have multiple wives, then you're gonna try to bring some kind of structure into it and say the wives can't be with each other. And it seems like you just you promoting like people just operating out their flesh at that time. And then how you gonna bring truth to it? But maybe it's a way. Abraham had Sarah, and I think he had I don't know if he had like he was married to that. I don't know. To the other woman.
Well, it's not about, once again, it's not about just living out and acting out your sexual appetite. It's not about you serving your lust and letting your body rule you. And that's something else that we have to, as individuals, whether we are married or not, or whether it's monogamy or whether it's polygamy, is we are to have control as believers. We ought to have control in authority over our bodies. We should not be driven by lust. We should not. So we should not be out here, just because um, there's some jealousy or some tension, with women, or because the man, is our husband, is able to have sex with all of us. We shouldn't get in our feelings and allow our feelings to dictate the actions of our body, where we begin to become sexual deviants out of our emotions. Like that's like all of that just goes so far away from the intention, the purpose, and God. It's about kingdom building, righteousness, and being under one house. It's about one leader. It's about one man providing. It's about one man being the ruler, one man being the king, one man being the cultivator. We're the nurturers. One man being the cultivator, one man being the warrior, and we warrior for each other, but not with each other. We're under his crest, where we take on his name. Mm-hmm. It's not women having men take on our name. It's us taking on his name. So it's not about us fulfilling our flesh and just being out here, just being wild. And the flesh is never ever going to be satisfied. Never.
True. So true. Yeah. The only thing it's satisfied with is death. That's it. Because the works of the flesh is death, right? That's it.
Right.
You see what Vampire Bunny saying? She said it was always issues in the Bible with people that had like men that had multiple wives. Have you ever heard that? Reigning woman. Yeah, Hagar was the other woman. Yeah. But yeah, she said it was always issues. You ever realize that, Reigning woman?
No, there were not always issues.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you think of somebody that had a positive situation?
If I'm not mistaken, Solomon.
Okay. Solomon, man, Solomon seemed suicidal when he was talking, didn't it? Talk about like how everything was pointless. And the whole point of life is to enjoy your life, to enjoy the works of your hands, because everything we do is vanity. You notice that?
Well,
But I had to look at Solomon though.
at any given time, because when you begin to think about how we just wake up every day and a lot of things that we do seem mundane.
Say that again. Saying what?
I said, when you look at how we wake up every day and a lot of things that we do seem so mundane.
Oh, mundane, yeah.
And in things just being mundane, that in of itself can seem like a lot of things are pointless. Do you really,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
to think that the meaning of life is to wake up, go to school, go to work, pay bills, cook, clean, go to sleep, wake up, go to school, go to work, pay bills, cook, clean. In between all of that, throw in some hanging out, right? Throw in a little pleasure here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Throw in the guilt of throw in the guilt of the times that you take to have fun, right? And it just, sometimes you're having fun infringes upon your responsibilities, because maybe you might wake up late to get to work or get to class, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you sacrificed, because you wanted to hang out, right? In this vicious cycle. Doesn't that seem a little mundane?
Yeah, that's what he was saying, man. He said like you build, because he had everything too. He had everything, and he was like, yeah, you build barns, then you tear down them barns to build bigger barns, and then you build a well, and then you get more money. So yeah, and then he said at the end of everything, all of the good you ever do in your life, at the end of the day, you are no different than the man that did nothing with his life, because death gonna come to both of y'all. And then, yeah, and then you gain all this stuff in life, and then all you do is leave it to somebody that don't appreciate it, and they throw it away. It's like he was saying, there's just, like you said, mundane when you really look at like what we're doing down here. But I don't know what he was going through, but I mean, like for us, it's a little different because we got the opportunity to feel the joy of hoping to bring salvation to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that like that make you feel like your life is purposeless right there.
Yes.
That it's a simulation. Shoot, tablet about to die. Oh. Vampire Bunny, it's all good. He said it would be better to marry than to burn. Yeah, it doesn't say clean to everybody when I made it like adultery. Oh, it doesn't say cleaned everybody when I made it make it like adultery. No, that's clean. All right, bye, Vampire Bunny. Appreciate you stopping by, your perspective, all that. Look at Abraham. Sarah was jealous of the even though.
Sarah was jealous. Sarah told him to go sleep with the maiden, right?
That's what Carol said.
Jealous,
Yeah, but
is an emotion.
Yeah,
That doesn't make it unrighteous.
yeah, Carol. Sarah was jealous because she couldn't have kids and she felt inadequate though. Yep. Night, Vampire Bunny.
Buenos noches.
But yeah,
I
man.
bet you to see the conversation going this way tonight.
What you said?
I said, I bet you didn't see the conversation going this way tonight.
Man, our conversations always go, but I mean, at least we brought it back to monogamy, though. That's what it was about. Yeah, so we brought it back. Yeah, our conversations always be all over the place. But I don't know, because anytime, like, because the title is "Should we be monogamous?" which means is it right or is it wrong? And so the whole logic behind everything that we be talking about is like from the stance of the Bible. So of course it's gonna end up at the Bible now. But yeah, everybody got they perspective of what right.
No, it's just like
You talking about in this situation?
I feel like in a lot of situations, there's
Okay,
different choices that you can make in that situation, but there's different ways to get to the greater good. Like you don't have to take my approach, I don't have to take your approach, but we can still benefit the greater good.
Right.
You could be a polygamist, I could be a monogamous, so we can both benefit the greater good. That's the same thing with the transgenders. Like maybe, I mean, obviously, the God within me is gonna accept and love His creation. So eventually, we would come together, I guess, for the greater good. It would come because the way the world is going, I don't know, the way the world going so fast right now, we're gonna have a silver lining. There's gonna have to be a greater good in that situation as well.
Bye, Carol. Enjoyed you for real.
Night,
Yeah,
Carol.
hop on now. Enjoy your night. What you said?
Start leading with
Good
love.
night, Carol.
If love is gonna be your light, if you're looking up and you're looking to God, you're looking within, you're loving yourself, you're spending that time here, He'll show you the way and how you're supposed to walk and what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll come to you.
Yeah, and the thing that get us is like when it come down to we be trying to merge our different paths. You know what I'm saying? Like what I know is right for me, and I'm trying to tell you that it's right for you. because I'm so convinced and I know that it's right for me. And I've seen the proof of how this is right for me. And now I'm trying to tell you that it's right for you. But it just get rough. So because it's like so many different things, because somebody might smoke cigarettes and you tell them that they shouldn't because of lung cancer, because you're so convinced that lung cancer is going to kill them. But you got people that have been smoking cigarettes their whole life and never get lung cancer. So it's like so many different things, man. And we just try to I don't know, we try to tell people what we think is right. It's deep down ingrained in us, man. Because when somebody say they want to kill themselves, we all throw an intervention. Everybody gonna call you a hero for when the woman getting ready to jump off the bridge. You grab onto her and don't let her kill herself. They don't got nothing to do with you, but they celebrate you for keeping the woman from doing what she wanted to. She was tired of this whirlwind and she was ready to go. But they say you should step in and intervene in her life and tell her to live her life and not end it. Everybody, we all, I don't know. It's just some in us. We try to help, but I don't know if we should or should leave it alone or what.
Everybody in pain.
Mm-hmm.
We all in pain, suffering. This crazy world. It's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It just get crazy and crazier by the day. The smarter and smarter technology gets.
Yeah, the more you know, the more you recognize it's wrong. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been talking for 3 hours, y'all.
3.
Yeah. I enjoyed y'all. Anybody got something they want to say?
Oh, everybody drop a like. Appreciate the likes, subscribes, comments.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. This has been really nice. Thank you all. See you.
Reigning woman. You right, woman, you. I enjoyed you.
I enjoyed both of you all. Until next time.
Yes,
yeah, we enjoyed you, man, for real. All right, we're gonna see you next time. We about to shut it down. Anybody want to shout out anybody like got videos or something they put up? They want to shout out anybody want to so
below.
uh-huh.
Appreciate y'all stopping by. Thanks for having me, spiritual. Peace.
Good night, everybody. All right, so shut it down.